Something is amiss, but I dare not speculate.
Chris is on the rampage trying to find somebody who's going to deliver tamales to the door in our small little town. The thing is, there's no like fast food here, but what they do have is like everybody uses WhatsApp, but they also have like Facebook groups and Facebook pages, and you just send them a WhatsApp message, right? And so she's trying to find someone who actually delivers tamales. We usually can find people, but it's almost always on the weekends, and she's wanting to order on a weeknight. And a lot of these people, what they do is just on the weekends in their homes, they will make things, and then their kid will jump out on the scooter or the moped or whatever and take it and deliver it across town to people. But this person does not deliver, and Chris was like, "Rawr." So she's trying to find someone else who is going to deliver on a Tuesday. She's having a craving, guys. It's kind of like I will always, always, always eat hamburger and fries. It's like my number one go-to, hamburger and fries or pizza. Or a good sandwich, like a cold cut sandwich. Those are very, I'm going to use the euphemism, very American things if you consider it. But I grew up in construction, and that's literally was lunch every day for decades. Was sandwich, chips, some fruit, go to McDonald's, go to Burger King, go to Subway, go to Village Inn, lots of burgers. And then I grew up on a dairy farm, and which also had beef, so we always had steak and beef and hamburger and everything else. You grow up on the seaside, you're going to eat a lot of fish. It's just one of those things. So that's my go-to. But Chris's go-to is like tamales and beans and fish, like river fish. She loves river fish. And they do have this really crazy. They have some really good fish here. I'm not a huge fan of river fish because it often has a very muddy flavor to it, but some river fish can be good. I do like ocean fish, and certain things. Like I like salmon, I like halibut. Cod's pretty good. Deep sea bass is good. Wachinango, which is snapper, red snapper, is probably one of my favorite. I think literally that was basically my favorite. Red snapper is probably my favorite. Sea fish. Daytime says I'm a painter. I can relate, man. Subway was my go-to. Now it's too expensive. Yeah, it's gotten more costly. So is everything. Like I can remember back in the day, and it's been a while ago. Like all this stuff, right? But like I can remember when I was in my early 20s, you could go to Wendy's, get a double stack with cheese for 99 cents, and a fry for another dollar whatever. So I'd get 2 double stacks, fry, and a drink, and it'd be like $5, And now you try to do that, and that's fucking $20, I can remember you could be able to get a foot long at Subway for like $2.99, $3.99, and now they're like, I don't know, $15 or something. It just depends on where you're at. Tinkle says, as a welder, I only eat after work. Big meals and super hot. It's not great a combo. Small snacks. No, I don't doubt it with that for sure. Yeah, even we don't have any fast food where we live. That's probably one of the nice things about living. Well, there's lots of pros and cons to living in the countryside, but like there's like no restaurants here that I would want to, go to on a regular basis. And there's no there's not a single there's not even any local chains there's not even any national chains where we live. There are no chain restaurants at all where we live. That's how small of a town we live in. Like even in the US, you can find a freaking Subway or a Sonic or a McDonald's in like every podunk everywhere. We live so far out in the middle of nowhere that there's no fast food at all. Period. I do miss that about the city because having Uber Eats and I can walk out my door and find 250 restaurants in a 15-minute walk where we live downtown. Um, and you can just anything you want on Uber Eats is there within 30 to 45 minutes. What do you want? You want Thai food? You want Indian food? You want some butter chicken? You want some naan bread? You want burgers? You want what do you want? That was nice. And here, it's the good thing about that though is that I can't order anything, so I don't spend any money. But and we cook almost everything at home. I think we probably only eat out. Whenever Chris wants tamales, we get tamales. We'll get a pizza maybe every 3 months. There's no really good pizza joints where we live. We're to the point where we're ready to just start making our own pizzas. That's just more work, and we're both kind of lazy about certain things. It's like, oh, pizza. We already do all these other things. We're gonna have to start doing pizza dough. I did buy a big old container of yeast though to make bread, so I think it's just time to buckle down. I don't know why I came in here. I'm talking and not paying attention. Yeah, Centauri, Uber Eats gets it's so easy and it's convenient and no, I've made a lot of pizza before in the past, but where we live, we try not to do too much um, oven cooking when it's hot. It's about time to start doing bread weather, so usually by the end of October, we're at a point where I don't mind cooking with the oven and getting out there and baking. So we'll probably start making pizzas mid-October. We might even make one for our anniversary's coming up in mid-October. So I think we'll probably make a pizza. But yeah, Chris will order tamales. Not tonight, she's saying. It's Tuesday. Yeah. She's not finding anybody, so we may do something else tonight.
This device is rather imposing. The device looks ready.
I need to get
Let us
her
hope it has
hooked up
not
to
been
the
built
mic one
too
night so that
hastily.
you guys could just hear her ranting
I need
over in the
this
corner
to
while I'm
work.
playing.
I pray the interlock proves useful once inside the scaled citadel. Did Victor finally relinquish the access code?
Yep, this slate has the code on it.
Excellent. We'll finally have the resources to fully charge the morning device. Now, give me a moment to set up the grid. Inputting the access code.
What's up, Chris? Oh,
Routing
Chris said it's thundering
power.
outside. We got a storm coming in, guys. So if I randomly disappear, you'll know.
It is done.
You'll know why, because there's a storm rolling in. Homemade chimichangas. Chimichangas are
Will
definitely
you
more
do
of
us
a
the honor?
Tex-Mex thing. I don't think I've ever had chimichangas once in Mexico. No, chimichangas. Chimichurri we make all the time at home.
Now that our calculations have been fine-tuned, I am even more
¿Cómo?
confident.
Aquí en México no. ¿Tú? No, es más Texas, es más norte México. Yeah, that's North Mexico, Texas area. The one thing that it's funny to me how it's called different things, but like in the United States, I think they call them taquitos, which are the hard tacos that are rolled up. So they do those here, but those are just literally hard tacos, tacos dorados. Those are good, but it's a lot of work to make those. Also enchiladas, but like mostly enchiladas too is more of a north thing, but we'll do them sometimes here. Yeah. Sí, es frito, sí. Así es, Norte México y Texas. Sí. We do a lot of We do a lot of tacos and burritos here, but that's just because you can. It's everybody eats that here. And there's, we do chilaquiles probably twice a month, maybe. We eat pretty simply, but we do eat very good. We were talking about this the other day, like our fridge is so full. We were actually like, Chris was like, we just need to get a bigger fridge. It's like, no, we just need to, yeah. We eat good, but we do eat simply. We eat a lot of eggs, a lot of chicken, a lot of beans, a lot of tortillas. The one thing that's hard to find where we live is yellow corn flour tortillas, because everybody here uses the white corn, and it's got a different flavor. It's good, but yeah.
Our chance
Hang on, what do we got here? The scaled citadel. We need to power the morning device.
is of success.
So Chris makes cornbread from scratch, Tinkles. She loves cornbread. But I mean, she literally husks the corn, mills it all down, blends it all down, and makes it all from scratch. So like she came home, what was it, 2 weeks ago? With a big bag of just like, I don't know, 30 ears of corn or whatever.
Have proven to be
I got
even
3
more
of them.
vital than I estimated.
And the rest of them she used for cornbread. But the problem is it takes her, that's a full day of work. And then the cornbread's gone in 2 days. Because she'll just eat like 5 or 6 slices of it throughout the day.
Now that we have access to full power, we've been able to run.
They don't really
proper
do
tests.
the cornbread mix down here. That's hard to find. Good cornbread is worth it though. Reminds me of that guy on TikTok with the beard. What we gonna eat today? It's a lot of cornbread.
All personnel to stations. Clear the platform.
Activating power grid interlink.
Deer meat is worth it, man.
Field projector.
Rings of Power tomorrow night, Satari. Yep, season finale. Chris watched episode 7 2 nights ago, and she was like, "Oh wow, that's amazing." And I was like, "I know, it really was amazing." And she's never read the books. I have, and it was still freaking amazing. I cannot wait for the season finale because I already know who's dying at the end of this season.
All stations reporting.
Huh?
Ready to proceed with
Nada. We need to aim it.
Targeting system engaged.
Oh, this is so wicked, guys. Hang on to your hats. We're about to blow up the planet.
Adjusting counterweights.
Locking axial tilt. Device is in position.
It's time. On your mark.
Here we go, kids.
Fire.
Shall pierce the shell of the world.
Focus.
Beam on target.
Compensating
Power
for
drive,
recoil.
seating capacity.
It is working. Steady.
Attempting to stabilize. Detecting graviton fluctuation.
Hold. We cannot fail the speaker now.
Well, your speaker's a whack job, so just letting you guys know.
Enough. Shut it down.
Cutting power.
Didn't do anything?
Turning 0.
Yeah, they've done a great job. Charlie Vickers has been crushing it as Sauron / Anatar, and Charles Edwards as Celebrimbor. Oh my God,
Shutdown complete.
those two guys have stolen this entire season in terms of just acting chops and scenes.
Well done, all. Well done. We have
It was
done
already
what we can.
brutal in episode
I am
7,
sure the
Centauri.
council is
Like
waiting to speak.
that scene when he's like, let's see whose will is stronger. Shunk. I was like, oh my God, this is intense.
We've been making several adjustments.
And because Chris has never read the books, she has no idea what's coming. I do. Although they have slipped me a few, you know. Oh, I heard the thunder that time, even with my headset. Yeah, there's a lot of rolling R's here and there. It's going to be very interesting. I have a theory that what they're going to do is because of where Nenya ended up at the end of this episode. I have a feeling what's going to happen is there's the big showdown at the end is going to be Galadriel against Sauron, but she's got the 9 on her, but she's got to get the 1, and Adar's going to go face Sauron. Sauron's going to get Nenya. She's going to go get Nenya from Sauron, but she's got the 9 on her because Celebrimbor gave her the 9. There's going to be a big fight sequence. She's going to get Nenya back, but he's going to yeet with the 9. If I had to guess, that's probably what's going to go down. And that's how he can go forth and then form the 9 kings. And Al-Farazone is going to probably factor into that, into the 9 kings, if I had to guess, in season 3. It's and you know the fall, the fall has got to happen, and oh man, that might not happen until season 4, but I would think that the fall would happen in season 3. I don't know. But I went from being a serious skeptic. Go back and watch I did like 200 videos on Rings of Power leading up to the first season, and I criticized the shit out of all of it. I watched the first season. I was very critical of it. But my wife had a really good time watching it, and I was like, I have to look at it through her eyes a little bit here. And went away from season 1 hoping that they were going to take the feedback to heart. We need to probably check Mary. I'll go check Mary in a minute. And they came back with season 2. I have not had a single complaint about season 2. Not one. Even as a Tolkien fan, where I nitpicked the first season to shit, like I literally nitpicked everything. I think the only thing I would say about this one that I would potentially pick on is I just don't feel like the Harfoots bring anything to the table other than just being there as a token. They're like token halflings. And it's great for the people who love them. They are doing a great job. Those 2 actresses are doing a great job at being hobbits, right? At being halflings. And the traveling song was really cute. And I liked how they brought that traveling song into season 2 as like a navigation tool. But I also feel like it was way too heavy-handed with the whole we don't know if he's Gandalf or not, all through season 1. And then even with season 2, we're like, oh, not sure if he's Gandalf or not. And it's like, if he's not Gandalf by the time you've led us through this, you guys are the biggest fucking dicks of all time. Like, I don't think they're going to do that. It's definitely Gandalf at this point, the stranger. So there's some things I'm not sure about, but the Harfoots are the only thing where I'm just kind of like, meh. It's not that big of a deal to me, though, because I know a lot of people enjoy them, and they are bringing joy to people, and everybody gets more Middle-earth, so I'm never going to rag on that. Centauri says, I think the first half of Season 3 will probably be Numenor arriving in Eriador. If that's the case, then there's still all the war to fight, and the capturing of Sauron, and then they got to get him back. And if that is how Season 3 would go, I would wonder if maybe Season 3 is all about the war against Sauron, the capture of Sauron, and the bringing of Sauron back to Numenor in Season 3. Then they go into Season 4, and he's wormed his way into the mind of the king, and he's convinced them to sail for to take out the Valar, and then the fall happens in Season 4, and we end Season 4 with Elendil, Isildur, and Anarion, and whatever, all going to Middle-earth, and the formation of Gondor, and Angmar, and everything else. If I had to guess, that might be the timeline that they'd be working with. But yeah, like Trickle says, it's hard to guess the pacing because they're crunching all the time everywhere. Centauri says, when I stopped viewing Galadriel as the main character and instead started seeing it as a Sauron return story, I loved it way more. Oh yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah. And I'm glad they got a good enough actor to replace the guy who was Adar in season 1, because they're both really talented actors. But Adar is a cool storyline, and when we got the, like, you know, Sauron doesn't have an army of his own, and you've just marched this massive army to orcs to his doorstep. I was like, oh snap, bye bye Adar. Like, we knew he was gonna die eventually. It was like, oh yeah, you're dead at the end of this season. Like, that orc army is now Sauron's army. Sorry, just hope you know that. You will not be surviving.
The device has worked. I was not certain this would work, but it seems the serpent has blessed us.
Just check on
You have
the
always
cats.
lacked faith, Dulkef.
One could argue that faith got us into this mess in the first place.
Enough. It is time for action, not bickering.
Agreed. We must secure the Citadel. Send in everyone.
I think the Tom Bombadil. I don't mind Tom Bombadil, but they've given him way too many book lines as opposed to original stuff. Like, he's had some okay dialogue, but they have definitely pulled a lot of stuff that is said in the books, and stuff that particularly relates to Gandalf, because the stranger is Gandalf, and then this whole thing about you have to face, I feel like that was a little heavy-handed with Bombadil, because, like, why would Bombadil be guiding and telling someone? Bombadil has never seemed to be that type of character where he would, like, but you need to do this. You've got to face Sauron and the Dark Wizard. Otherwise, you've got to do both. Get out there and take care of it. It's like, I don't know. We'll see.
Should we perhaps continue at another time?
It's all good. I'm going to be happy regardless. All right, we need to make a direct assault.
Committing a large force is impossible. There have been reports of increased zealot activity, no doubt in response to what we have been doing here.
It would be
Everything okay
unwise to
outside?
leave Dazra even more vulnerable than it already is.
And to be candid, we have no idea what will happen to anyone entering the Citadel. We must minimize the potential risk.
I don't suppose I can say no thank you. All right. I see where this is going.
It is only fitting that it should be you.
Really? I do not doubt our newest member's conviction, but...
What else can we do? He is the only one who can communicate with Anasco.
And who I now believe to be
Save
completely
as
off
much
his
as you
rocker.
can. Save it all if possible, but the speaker must be your priority. Do whatever it takes to bring Anasco back to us.
It will be nothing short of the highest honor. We will not fail. The Great Serpent will watch over us and deliver us from whatever may come.
We will speak again soon, I hope.
All right, it's time to enter the Scaled
the
Citadel.
hour is at hand. Dazra is nearly saved.
I can give everybody an update on Pippin, by the way. She's a little bit asleep. Kind of asleep. I'm going to move her chair just a little bit so you guys can see her and say hi. She's still in her body bandage.
Thank you.
We
for
are very
trusting me.
upset, Chris and
You
I,
saved
at
2
the vet,
lives.
because that we're pretty sure he either used the wrong stitches or internal stitches, or he just did a really shitty job. So she has been expelling pieces of those internal sutures for months now. It's like all of May, June, July, August, September, 5 months now. It's like every month she has a flare-up. And when she has a flare-up, it's 2 to 3 weeks. She's approaching the three-week mark right now. Yesterday, she was looking great. All the wounds were closed. She was doing great. And then yesterday afternoon, she started to, like, kind of bite at her tummy again, even with the bandage on. It was like, oh, man. And then this morning, Chris and I went to go take the body wrap off and bandage everything. And then she had a black speck, like almost 1/8 of an inch in diameter, that was right there at the surface of her skin. We literally put some softener on it, went and laid down for like 30 minutes, and woke up because we heard Pippin like licking herself, and she had moved her bandage to the suit, moved her body wrap to the side, and was like licking at the area. And sure enough, she pulled out another chunk of softened black residue from sutures on the inside. So she had another one come out today after like 2 or 3 days of finally starting to heal. It's like, I feel so sorry for this poor cat, because it's like she'll be fine for like 3 to 4 weeks, and then she'll have another breakout, and then it's 2 or 3 weeks in the bandage. This is the 4th time, I think. And there's literally nothing we can do. Like, you know, so you just have to wait it out and just clean it every day, and so it doesn't get infected, and help her. And the easiest solution is just when they get to the surface, you just let her lick at it. And that's gets them out, and you close them up. But it looks like she's got another. We saw another black mark under her skin that looks like it's probably going to be there in another day or two. Yeah, I don't know what they did wrong, but the kid was young, and he was the only one on staff, and it was an emergency, and it was the only place to get our cat taken care of. So it was like, just do it. And like,
I would do anything to sleep in my own bed.
it's I've been very pissed off. And of course the vet doesn't want to take, you know, the vet office doesn't want to take any responsibility for it. And you know, you've signed disclaimers and all this other shit, so there's really not a lot you can do. How far away do we have to go to get over there?
Now is not the time for doubt. Now is the time for devotion.
Exactly. It's better to have a returning kitty than anything else, but it is frustrating.
No. Look at this place.
Oh, there's no easy way to get over there. I'm gonna have to run no matter what I do.
Do not be afraid, be joyful. Come together and rejoice.
I'm back, says Dr. Nicktube. Boo, I am back. Had a short nap. By the way, hopefully I'm back for a while, but there is a storm rolling through right now. There's lots of thunder and lightning and winds, and the winds aren't horrible yet, but we may start seeing some, Oh shit! Wasn't ready to jump, man! Naps are good. I do try to take one every day. Exactly, George. Naps are very good. Today was a short one, though. We only slept about 40 minutes because we woke up to Pippin. And it was like, damn it, Pippin. Now we gotta change your wraps again. Oh, wow, you guys hear the creepy voices? Ah! Yeah, I haven't even checked any of those other planets or outposts or moons or anything for outpost scavenging stuff. It's a good idea.
I believe we are now.
Yeah, I don't think we're alone either out there, huh? pasa? Chris is over in the corner watching TikTok, and she was watching TikTok of birds, and Frodo is sleeping next to her in the chair, and he literally just woke up and his ears went like this, and he was like, "What? What? Birds? What?" He has taken out more than his fair share of birds over the years. That's even. What's up? ¿A dónde? De una persona conocida. Ah, de motomandado.
Perhaps it was nothing.
De la misma señora. Pero con motomandado. Okay. Starfield does look, yeah, it has, I like the, you know, the ships look very NASA punk, which I love. I love that style that they coined. The rest of it, honestly, I see a lot of Fallout. You know, it's obviously, I think, the same engine, and shit. Oh, I don't have any ammo for that gun. Not cool.
One down.
Where's the hitbox? There it is. Oh, I should switch. I want to try one of these other, try that shield out for a change. How's it work? Nice. Now this guy's a whack job from what I've gathered
You're
so
really
far.
here. Oh, I feared what I saw. That connection we made was yet another vision. This is real, is it not? I knew the serpent would deliver me from this nightmare, but there must be some way out. Every time I have attempted to leave this place, I find myself lost, wandering, unable to see. There is nothing out there. Tell me, what of Dazra? The people of House Varun? I have had terrible visions, a dreadful sense of loss.
Yeah, you whack job. Whatever you did here has ruined everything.
I saw things, figments of guilt, I had hoped. But in my heart, I knew them to be reality. You must believe me. We meant none of this. All of the research, the calculations, we thought we could contain it. I only ever wanted to help, to improve, to elevate House Varun.
Okay, here. You can ask for forgiveness once we get out of here.
You do not understand. We cannot simply leave. The chain reaction that started, it is self-sustaining. We tried everything. We had hoped we could complete the experiment, but then the vortex interlock burned out.
Thankfully for you, I've got one.
You have one, don't you? I can feel the power from here. Then the Serpent truly has sent you to us. I wish I could guarantee your safety, but I am graced by the Serpent and have retained my faculties. So many of my people were not as fortunate. You will have no choice but to deal with them.
This guy's
the
a
reactor
whack
level
job,
is
man.
below us. Bring the interlock there. We will need it if we wish to see this through.
¿Escuchaste esto? Oh. She's over there enjoying the high life with Frodo, who is draped over my pillow, doing somersaults right now. Getting his stinky butt all over my pillow. He's such a mommy's boy. Alright. Prototype equipment. Alright, well, Nick2 says I'm going to need a lot of ammo. I'm low on ammo. I have no ammo for my Revenant. So what you're saying is I should leave and go get ammo first? I don't even know if they sell any ammo. Because I could fast travel back here. I do need some more ammo from the Revenant if I can. Leave my notebook because I'm going to have to write down what ammo I need. What's up, buddy? You coming over here to say hi? No, don't do that to my coffee mug. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, don't just rub all over the edge of the desk, you crazy boy. Come here. Mommy's gonna have to get up and let you out because here in about 2 minutes you're gonna jump down on the floor and you're gonna go try to bite the chair like you always do. Yes, you big boy. What are you doing? You wanna say hi to everybody? You're awake now? Oh, purr purr purr. Do you hear that thunder? You good boy. Yes. You don't need to eat the microphone. Oh, you're such a big baby. Oh, you're such a big baby. Meow, 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 meow. He's the only one of the 8 cats we have that lets us, like, love on him like this. Lucas, tiny little bit. Smeagol, only when he wants it. Pippin, never. Mary gets pretty aggressive sometimes, but she doesn't like to be picked up. Are you ready to go out? Is the door open or shut outside? I'll be right back, guys. Today is the first day, officially, if I'm not mistaken, the first day for the new president here. Hoy es la primer día de presidente aquí. Claudia, ¿cómo se llama? Sheinbaum, the new president of Mexico. She is a badass. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Quiet Mercer's kitty pets? Yes, we have a few kitty pets. Alright. This is the keep. Storm is rolling. Still no rain. Check what I need for ammo. I could drop that. .50 MI. And 11 millimeter. I still got plenty of everything else.
Would it not be worth selling that instead?
Yeah, cats are
My
awesome,
wares
Hallie.
have been tried and tested by
We have way too
I
many,
have
but
some
it's
real
all good.
firepower here. They will
I mean,
not
it's
do what
stressful.
he
We talk about it at least once a month. We're like, oh my god, we have too many freaking cats because it was not planned. It was an unfortunate case of us not being aggressive enough about. I mean, it just came down to when we found out that the cat who came with the house, like she just happened to be the house the stray that came from the woods with 2 babies. That would have been fine, 3 cats. But then she's pregnant, and none of the local vets would do a late term an abortion. Basically, they wouldn't do a late term um, spay. And we had no vehicle and no way to get that cat to the city to like a bigger vet where they might do that. And so we just had to wait. And then it's like, then you're, yeah, I know, Ross. I'm aware. I'm saying it for everybody too. Um, um, because I think you've been around since the WoW Classic days, which would have been like Wrath. I know you played in the Lich King Classic guild we did. I think that might have been the first time. You've been around at least a couple years. Um, but yeah, it's like then we have 5 more cats, and it's like we tried for like 6 weeks to like get to like donate them. It was like I took a bunch of like professional photos and gave them to the vet. They put them out on their social media posts. Like, yeah, the photos got 300 likes, and like nobody wanted to adopt any of them. And I waited. I didn't give any of them names. And it had been like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks after the vet had shared things. And I was like, you know what? We're not getting rid of these cats, are we? We tried. All the family members, we tried. And, and it's like nothing. And so that was when, well, fuck it. They got names. And then they got the rabies shots. And then we had 8. That's how that happened. It is way too stressful. Neither one of us has had a full night's sleep since then. It's been an 8 hours night of sleep is something we dream of. 50 MI. I need all of these, please. 11 millimeter caseless, I think. Yes. Well, I wonder if there's a difference between those. Yeah, it's like having kids, legit, like real kids. Is that your phone?
Something disrupts Victor's work.
All right, we got 900 rounds for that. Oh, we're good. We got plenty of ammo. We're good. We're good to go. We literally spent this afternoon was looking at properties up the mountain in a different direction. Just sort of dreaming about when we can have a much bigger place where the cats can roam free, because the catio is not. They really want to be out in the woods behind our house again, and it's like, we've had way too many surgeries, so we can't do it anymore. I think we've had to do 4 emergency surgeries. And then, like, I don't know how many other just, like, random wounds. Like, Luke came home one time with his back leg just all... Something had bit him and just, like, shredded. He had, like, 4 big, deep lacerations. He was in a bandage for, like, 3 weeks. There's been all sorts of stupid stuff like that. It's like, no more! And then with all the stupid dogs running around now. Almost losing the chickens, though, that twice. That was, when dogs break into your property, that's when it's like, okay, that we gotta do something. Like, this is ridiculous. It's start feeling like one of us has to stay awake at night just to have guard. Your cats don't go outside, too many hawks. We do have there are hawks here. We had to watch them when they were kittens. Because there's a pair of hawks that come and sit in the woods behind our property. And because Chris has lost one. She only lost one. She did lose a baby chick. And literally caught it as it was getting, like, she came inside and was doing stuff. She heard a noise. She went outside, and as she ran outside, the hawk was down in the chicken coop and area, right behind the chicken coop, because the little cheeps had, this is before we got chicken wire, completely chicken wired everything. They had gotten under the old chicken wire and had gone into the woods behind the chicken coop area. And as Chris comes out of the house, there's this hawk already on the ground with one of the little chicks in its claws, and it just went, or talons, I guess I should say, and it was like up into the tree, and then right there, and like, you know, and all the chickens were freaking out. But we didn't lose any cats, but there was probably 7 or 8 times I had to go outside, like throw rocks at the hawk, and like, because the kittens would be outside when they were babies, we used to just let them roam free everywhere. And had to keep the hawks from getting a couple times. Oh my god, my aim is horrible. Oh my god, where did I go?
You can't hope to win.
So this reflects ammo sometimes, and it's killing them off when they shoot at me. You see that? Dude, this has become my new favorite power. Also, this shotgun is just amazing. This has definitely become my go-to weapon. Our cats still get to go outside a little bit, but mostly it's just they have the catio, and they've gotten adjusted to that. And then the bigger yard, Chris has a run of chicken wire that goes up like 7 feet or something up on the back fence, so they can't get into the woods anymore. And then they pretty much we can't really leave them out in that area unsupervised, because some of them like to try to sneak into the chicken coop and push their way under the chicken wire and stuff, and so we can't let them completely unsupervised out there.
Hopefully they amount
But we
to
usually
something.
let them go out in the daytime when we can keep an eye on them, out in the backyard up to the woods. But like Frodo and Smeagol have both tried to climb the back chicken wire, and then they get up to the top, but it's like doubled back over, so they can't actually get up and over. So they go all the way up, and then they're like, oh, we can't, how do we get around this? And they can't, thankfully. But like Mary figured out how to get out immediately, so she goes out up and over the roofs, so she's not afraid to jump on top of the chicken coop. So she's the only one that gets to roam around now. And she spends most of her time on the rooftop of our house, which is why we don't stress about it too much. There's a empty house at the end where there's no one living there now, so she's actively hanging out in that backyard. And then if she's not in that backyard, she's up on top of our rooftop. So it's like she's not going to go anywhere. But the males were always roaming, and getting into trouble all the time, even though they're fixed. Oh, that's where you see your power bar. I was like, I can hear the audio, but where's the power bar at? Okay, I see it. Oh, that's not good. Creepy energy stuff everywhere. That's kind of a cool looking jet. Like, that's a cool looking backpack. I'm gonna grab that. Also kind of a cool looking backpack.
I do not wish to judge, but I doubt you truly need to be carried.
Not in the mood to hear it. I don't think that's... Yeah, it's not gonna work. Mm-mm. Ponte
All
pantalones.
of that?
Es tan rápido, ¿no? Is the mama cat still around? Yeah, she's if you ever get a chance to hang out on the morning, I run a morning live stream off the back porch in the catio, Howie. And the mama cat just stays here. Ever since she had her foot surgery, which I think was last year. Yeah, last year was when she showed up with the horrible foot wound, and we had to rush her to the hospital that morning, and she ended up getting the 3 toes amputated down to the knuckle, essentially. So all she's got left is these 2. And whenever that happened, the vet was like, I think she got caught in something and chewed her way out, because along with having a mangled foot, she also had busted up a bunch of her teeth. So consequently, now we don't know how old she is either, but she was definitely a street cat. And she was fine when we moved in, but she had that horrible accident. And then, so she drools a lot now because I think she probably has teeth pain, if I had to guess. Or residual, like, she busted up some of her teeth. So I'm assuming it would be related to having some sensitivity in her teeth. But ever since she had the foot surgery, she still has the zoomies all the time, and she's a great cat. She doesn't go anywhere. She's happy to just stay in the backyard, and she always wants to come inside. But ever since that foot surgery, ever since she hasn't tried to go anywhere. I think the farthest she's gone is like one time she got out of when we first built the catio, like about 6 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, maybe. Leia, her daughter, had figured out a place to push under the chicken wire and got out one night, and her mom followed her. And when I woke up the next morning, Dora was in the alleyway. It's not an alleyway; it's a little narrow thing on the side of our house. She was there waiting, but we have it all chicken wired up so that no one can get in or out. But she was on the outside, just meowing to come back in. So, but even before we built the catio, for like the last 7-8 months, like, Dora doesn't. She would go out on the sidewalk in front of the house and just kind of hang out on the sidewalk, but she never attempted to go anywhere. She used to like try to cross the street to come after us, and she quit doing that. I think she only did that 1 or 2 more times. But she's still here. She's a good mama. She's a good cat, but she got really fat after she got spayed. Like, she is a balloon who drools a lot. Oh, hang on, guys. Chris, I gotta show this off on the stream. Oh, Pippin just woke up and said, "What you got, my?" Oh, this is probably gonna show up kind of weird because it's green. Oh no, it showed up good. So it's banana leaf, yeah, plantain, plátano. She didn't bring me a napkin, so I need to hang on a second before I open this. Pippin literally just saw me get food, and she's awake now. She's like, "Meow, is that for me?" Hang on, I gotta get a piece of paper or something for my napkin, so you guys can all see. These are fresh tamales. I don't know who made them. Some grandmother or somebody in the house somewhere in our little town. So wrapped in banana leaf. And I'm gonna have to use both fingers for this. Hang on, guys. Oh my god, my mouth is watering right now. And then you unwrap this bad boy. Ooh, that is still piping hot. And it's thundering outside. I am not going to be able to do this right now, guys. I'm going to be able to open it up, but I'm going to have to go wash my hands before I can do anything. This is normally... She was being she wanted to show it off on stream. Hang on. Hot, 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 hot. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. I'm not going to open it all the way. This is like with salsa roja, I think. Oh yeah, I'm definitely... It's all over my fingers right now, guys. I'm going to have to go wash my hands really quick. And put it in a bowl. But I can show you what it's like so that you can understand what we're talking about. These are... I don't remember what these ones are called. But these are a different type of tamale than what you might have ever seen. These are not like the dry, wrapped in corn leaf type, or these are... she's not in here for me to confirm. I don't remember what these are called. These are a type of wet tamale, but it's got chicken inside. Christy, ¿cómo se llama? Coladas? It's tamales coladas. I'm gonna need to go get a bowl and put this in a bowl and get rid of the leaf, and I gotta wash my hands. But this is what she just ordered. It's hot and delicious. Alright. It was on the floor. It's en piezas. Estoy limpiando ahorita. No. Alright. The chair keeps playing. You can't wait for the day that the chair keeps playing when Ren walks away. It might happen. Should probably get an animation thing or something. George King says Hawaii has lao, pork, and butterfish, and taro wrapped in taro or tea leaves, sorry. Traditionally cooked underground, now mostly steamed. Yeah, that sounds a lot like the Yucatan has cochinita pibil, which is that's cooked underground traditionally, wrapped in leaves, and then these days they'll do a lot of just baking it in the oven. The only thing you have to be careful of eating this is little chicken bone shards, because they'll just chop the chicken up, you know, and it's usually a pretty decent job, but occasionally someone will chop up a chicken wing and you'll be like, oh wait, that's a small little bone. And that was a bite of chicken liver.
There must be something in all of that you can afford to let go of.
Posiblemente quiere agua, quién sabe. I'm gonna sit here and finish this, I think, before I continue any further. Había una pieza de hígado mío. So in this case, I have a big old chicken bone right there. And that was at the heart of everything. So then you're peeling off the meat as you eat your way around the tamale. The tamal, sorry. Tamales singular, sorry. No se pica. Pero es una salsa roja. So, that is exactly what I'm talking about right there, guys. When you're eating these, you do have to watch out for that. Because they'll have little bone wings and stuff in there. So you do have to be alert. You can't just hork it down. You hork it down and you might you might have a chicken bone. And collagen from around the joints. A little crunchy. Good for your skin, good for your bones. Don't be a little bitch. Eat the whole animal. Es la primera vez ordenaste esta señora. The only thing I don't like are chicken feet. And it's the texture. It's really good for collagen though. It's like one of the #1 best sources of collagen. Pig's feet, chicken's feet, cow's feet. The texture gets me, man. Well, thank you to some Mexican grandmother somewhere. Estoy bien. I'm good to go. I'm going to deposit that in the kitchen, get a glass of water, and we're going to keep on going. What's up, Lord Saturos? Well, I didn't think I was hungry. And then I ate a tamale and I realized I was, and now I'm quite satisfied. Thank you, Chris. Good call.
I would prefer that we both remain light on our feet. You never know what could happen.
I'll be fine. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be that either. There we go. What's one more thing when you're already overweight?
Security lockdown.
I wonder if I can go through those portals. Really? I can't get out of here because of it's a lock? Ah, come on now. You led me all the way back in here just for some loot? Lame. Lame. I can't get out of either one of these doors. Alright. Oh, expert lock. Can I go through here? I can. It doesn't give me great confidence to go through little blue, energy doors.
Circuit error. Processors failing.
Winner takes all is the phrase, is it not?
It is the phrase. Critical fault vortex power modulator. Proceed to K-level facilities lab to repair or disable. The team is confident they can replicate the device and it's full functionality within a week. So they didn't even have an original one. They reverse engineered it. Well, I mean, they had one, but they didn't use it. They reverse engineered it. Yeah, Saturos, I'm still torn. I originally thought, was like, I'm gonna get it. I played it on the PS5 on the open beta. It was great. But then I was like, I ought to do it on the PS5 just to put more hours on that machine. But I don't like the PS5 controller for prolonged periods of time. And if that's gonna be something where I main it for 2 to 3 weeks, my poor thumb is gonna be wrecked. It is raining now? No. Okay. But I still own it on the PC. And the thing is like, I spend $30 and I upgrade it for the PC. I have a 4080 in my PC. It'll be fine. Or I could get it for the Xbox. And either way, though, whether it's Xbox or PC, I'll play it with the Xbox controller. But I'm gonna make a decision soon. I can't wait to play it though. Like, I actually was the other day, was like, oh, maybe I should go play a little bit of Live. And I was like, I'm not gonna, nope, don't do it. I'm too busy with Starfield and all the other things I'm doing. I can wait. Man, I don't have to do anything. I just let Andreja just shoot everything with her rocket launcher, man. Grenade launcher, whatever. I keep wanting to call her Andreja, but this is Andreja. So this is where we just were a minute ago, I guess. It's just a different... Penicillin... Oh shit, my health! I wasn't paying attention to my health! Oh no! I wonder when the last when the last autosave was. I forgot about my health. I just got in the groove of like killing stuff and kind of forgot. Play with my feet. Yeah. There are people who do. Because of necessity. Oh man, it put me way back.
Security lockdown.
Alright, let's do a manual quick save, because I don't trust it to save. Mary is at the back door howling to go out, but it's raining outside, so we're not letting her go out right now. Because she'll try to run off and go places where she shouldn't when it's raining, but it's... I always feel bad for her, because it's like, she loves to be outside. She's not an inside cat. She is not happy right now. Let me go outside! Come on, you assholes! Now she's at our door. Now she's at the office door scratching. Alright, this is where I got roasted a second ago. Oh, there's a turret right there. That's probably what I missed last time.
All systems initiating shutdown.
Get some.
We will speak again. I'm sure.
Taters, man. Oh, that did it. Checker grenade in the box.
Is there some compulsion that leads you to do this? Child?
Alright. Override lockdown. Unsealing all doors. Need to reach the reactor level now.
Trauma?
Oh, that was a big thunder. Get the dog, get the dog, get the dog.
Thought you could win?
Sensors indicate an unbeliever has been vanquished. Circuit error. Repair process failing system malfunction. All must serve.
All must serve. I think that was the one I came to earlier that's locked. I couldn't get out of it, and that seemed to be the same one if I had to guess. Oh! I think that might be the scarf outfit that someone was talking about earlier. That was it. Oh, I want that to go to her immediately. Can she wear this, please?
Something
Andreja.
on your mind? If I can take a few things, I will.
Please tell me you can wear this. Oh, that looks obs. I mean, I would like to wear that too. But let's see if she can wear it. No, hang on. I did the wrong thing. Apparel. Taron's suit. Andreja. She needs to equip it, which is equip. Oh, I love her outfit. That's like a still suit look, man. Andreja. That looks super sexy. That's a cool outfit. I'm gonna need another one of those. Let's quick save. I don't want to accidentally lose that. That might have been an RNG from a chest. You need your radio, Chris. Hay personas protestando. Oh. Ah, ese es hoy. Es hoy. It's en vivo. Ripmater says, one day I'll give this a shot again when I don't have a bazillion other games occupying my time. It is a curse. There's so many games out.
As I said, a new vortex interlock is needed. The reactor must be stabilized before we can proceed.
I just don't know if I can trust this dude. I really don't, because he's power hungry, right? And he was willing to sacrifice anybody and anything until all the things went sideways, and he still isn't very, you know, pensive as far as I can tell. It's mostly like, oh, woe is me. Can't believe this happened, but it has been like, how do I, even when faced with the death of all the people, he's just kind of shrugging it off, you know? I think I have two choices, right?
We did not anticipate that we might have erred in our recreation of the vortex interlock, or that we could overload it.
I don't trust him at all, guys. If I had to guess, the original Jin or whatever his name, like, sealed away all this stuff to not summon the dragon because he realized that it was dangerous to his people. And then this guy found the research and reopened it, and I think we're about to summon sort of demon god from the beyond. Because he left his people behind to guard that device right there for all time. Alright, here we go. Oh, we gotta click more things. Alright, we gotta lock it in, I guess.
Finally, it is time.
Yep. What's the great plan, buddy?
Come, see what you have helped to save.
Yeah, this is not gonna be good. It's a bunch of people in tubes. It's a cryo chamber. Who are all these people?
With all that has gone wrong, all we have sacrificed, I confess I had lost hope. I grew up hearing stories of my grandfather's communion with the Great Serpent, the immense responsibility he was given to create and guide House Varun. By the time I became Speaker and inherited that responsibility, so much had changed. The once proud glory of House Varun was diminished. We had lost our way, and I alone could not discern a path forward. I required the Great Serpent's guidance once more. So, I set out to find him.
A little arrogant to think you could just demand an audience?
Perhaps. But were that true, were he to judge me for it, I could accept that. It would have been worth it, all the same. Perhaps that judgment still awaits me, for thus far I have not seen his glory in person. I learned that my grandfather had attempted something similar. I found reassurance in that idea that he, too, sought additional instruction from the Serpent. And over time, I began to see that the Great Serpent had indeed left a path for me, hidden amongst the experimental failures and setbacks.
Crazy religious
This
person
vortex,
playing
the
with
place
science.
between places, and the energy it holds, could be harnessed, refined, directed.
None of this... Yeah. You think your God intended for you to destroy your city.
No. An unfortunate consequence of simple beings grappling with divine power. A mistake that will not be repeated, I assure you. Utilizing the vortex energy, we have learned that we can create powerful warriors.
The Serpent Crusade all over
capable
again.
of teleporting vast distances in an instant. The brave volunteers in this room await the chance to be the first wave of soldiers loyal to the Great Serpent and our cause.
Oh, fuck me.
House Varun can project force on a scale unimaginable in the history of the human race. Jinan Varun's mandate can be fulfilled. The Serpent's crusade can begin anew. Despite all that has happened, their life support system has remained stable. Just one more sign from the Great Serpent that we are following his will. And now, the glorious honor falls to you, my faithful servant. Activate the pods. Carry out the Serpent's will, and begin House Varun's triumph!
Intercom.
Please, I have waited so long for this. Just activate the pods.
You really want to restart the Serpent's Crusade? Wage war on the settled systems.
What other choice do we have? The heathens and heretics loathe our very existence already. Why not be what they expect? By finishing what Jinan Varun started, we fulfill our duty to prepare the way for the Great Serpent.
And he still hasn't even heard from the Great Serpent.
And none will ever again dare mock or belittle us.
You know what this sounds like? You'll throw away years of peace.
Peace? You think House Varun has known peace? We suffer each and every day. This will restore the balance.
Not on my watch.
done? You've killed them all! You think you can override the will of the Great Serpent?
It ain't the will of the Great Serpent, bro.
You pledged yourself to House Maroon, but you are like all the rest. Weak of will, short of sight.
I told you he was off his loon.
Betrayer.
I suspected
And
it.
in the end, you have changed nothing. There will always be one more willing to serve, and once I have restored the Citadel, I will find them and send them out into the settled systems. Zealots! Of course they would attempt to poison this, as they do all things. They will not stop me. The work will be completed now. Come then, all of you. Ascend the Citadel, or squabble amongst yourselves. I will await you at the pinnacle.
Okay, goodness gracious. Well, somewhat predictable. In the sense that I knew he was gonna be a bad guy. I knew he was gonna be power hungry, because when I heard his voice, when he was guiding that temple that we were at before, underneath the dam, I was like, yeah, he's not doing this for good reasons. He is not doing this for the right reasons. Oh wait. They weren't, they didn't show up as bad guys at first. There was a firefight! Oh, it's a redeemed. Where did he go? ¿Qué pasa?
That is a wonder to behold.
kind of intense here, guys. Crusaders Hall.
Save the citadel.
This place is massive. This is like a museum dedicated to all their, Oh yeah, this whole place is like... Remember in New Atlantis, they've got the museum. This looks like the exact same
No
thing.
more signs of trouble.
So they've got the Crusaders' arsenal. I understand now why that comment was made about why I needed to have more ammo. Long crusade. For 2 decades, the Serpent's Chosen waged a holy crusade in grand glorious battle across dozens of worlds. But the wretched forces, the accursed, swarmed like flies, ever more numerous, ever more ravenous. Okay, it's the same billboard. Alright, all the way through. Davian said was avoiding watching any playthroughs, but sadly I have an Xbox One. That's a no-go for the expansion. Looks like I'll live vicariously through your vids. Well, glad you're getting to enjoy it in one way. Citro said, this is a while ago, I just missed this until just now. Says, by the way, I see you're a fantasy author. It's pretty awesome. Fantasy is a big part of my life. General medieval stuff through gaming shows, books, etc. Yeah, fantasy is, I always had a deep passion for fantasy when I was growing up, and then as I've gotten older, I like more sci-fi than fantasy. But I do like them both. Can I take those stairs? No, they're not going anywhere. Sorry,
Good one. have taken on more than you can carry. If you require assistance, please, just say so.
No, I think I'm going the wrong way. No, it says go through this door. What was that in the middle of the fight that we just got? Oh, I might have just gotten a new shotgun. It's not as good as mine, though. Not at the moment. It needs to be modded. But once I mod it, does more damage, but it's got a way slower firing rate. Like, my shotgun is way better because it's modded all the way. Damn it, I'm caught behind. Oh, I need an ID card. Not need that rip. Oh man, there's lore tablets over the place. Hang on. Janan Varun and admission.
Recording? Alright, thank you. Well, look at you all here, crammed into this cave. I know, it's hardly what any of us imagined when we first set out those months ago, but here we are. I'll tell you, it still surprises me that there are so many interested in what I have to say. But I do appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. We've come to know you very well over these last weeks. Before, well, you all know what happened. Before that, I was quiet on the ship, I know. Kept to myself. Didn't get to know any of you like I should have. But since all that, we've shared a lot, haven't we? More than anything, I've shared that I care about all of you. Want the best for you. I suppose I should stop pretending you're not all here for a specific reason. You've heard something that's been going around. Want to know if I really said it. So let's get to it. The Great Serpent is real. He is not a figment of my imagination. He is not a paranoid delusion. He is not a lie or some kind of con job. The Great Serpent is as real, as tangible, as any of us in this room right now. I know. I saw him. Spoke with him. He is a celestial entity, a being as old as the cosmos itself. He is everywhere and everyone. The Great Serpent is inside each and every one of us right now. Now you all know me. You know I wouldn't lie to you. Not about anything, and certainly not about this. So, if you've listened this long, I hope you'll listen a bit longer. Because, just like me, the Great Serpent cares about each and every one of you. My children! House Varun! on deaf ears? Too long have we preached his understanding and received nothing but derision in return. Is that our fate? To suffer the insults and disdain of unbelievers? Never. We are House Varun, the promised, the holy anointed of the Great Serpent. We spread his word that the settled systems may know its place when comes the shrouding.
Shai Halud.
And if the United
That's literally what I'm
Colonies,
hearing here.
the Free Star Collective, the free peoples of the galaxy will not accept his love, let them be crushed in his embrace. Go forth, those whose blood is venom, whose voice the hiss of reason. Carry out our charge to prepare the way. Bring to the unworthy our serpent's crusade. Bring to them their woe. Again, I'm just so sorry about all of that. It's been quite a couple of days. Or rather, that's what you all have told me. I confess I don't remember much. My sense of time is off. You've been so good to me. Dr. Phillips said it was just disorientation after a graph jump. But I've heard some of the other patients here talking. And well, I think we can agree it was a bit more than that. I just need some rest. Thank you for taking care of me through this. It was all just so much, so fast. It's nice to be able to talk like this, though, isn't it? It's Sylvie, yes? I thought I overheard that earlier. Well, Sylvie, I sincerely appreciate all you've done for me. I can see how hard you all work here in the med bay, and I know you must be tired. Why don't you tell me something about your day? Get my mind off all this.
Winner takes all these stiff breaks, is it not?
Can I have that for my house? I want that giant globe for my house. And we get to confront him again.
Despite your attempts to meddle, you have nonetheless served your part in the Serpent's plan. Neither you nor the Zealots will disrupt our achievement now. The gate will cycle one more time, shifting the Citadel into the Vortex. You and those bothersome Zealots trapped inside will be cast into the void forever. And I will carry on the crusade myself.
Psychopath! You're not getting rid of me that easily.
There is nothing you can do to stop me. The Great Serpent cannot be defied.
Oh shit. I stumbled into the...
The great serpent is
Did he just yeet out with like a shred of health?
I am the serpent. I cannot be his head.
That doesn't sound good. Lots of dinging from the elevator. Where's he at? Overlord the Vortex. Alright, I'm just wasting way too much ammo with that thing. I need to hold on to this for when I... Hang on, I'm supposed to do something when this is happening. Oh, shoot it. Hang on. I didn't understand what was going on, guys. I understand now. Where's this one open? Health. Oh my god. I gotta figure out when that one opens. Got it.
Find the next console.
Working on it. Fuck, I can't get up there. Can I not jump that high? Alright, hold up. I have to go up these stairs. I'm gonna ignore fighting anymore if I can get away with that and just disactivate these things. Otherwise, I'm gonna spend like so much ammo. Of course, they're gonna think I'm just... Fuck you. Oh shit, it's inside. Are they still gonna spawn in here? Yes. reload. I don't know where it's beeping at me. Oh, I see it. Oh, my health, my health, my health! Can I quick save? I probably shouldn't. Let's just do this. I need, like, pull it. Alright, that's done. Hang on. Escape the Citadel. Oh no, where do I gotta go to escape the Citadel? I'm so screwed. Oh no, I'm toast. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. Okay, now I'm seeing the waypoint. I'm so overburdened and I'm so gonna die.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on.
No shit, Sherlock. I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
We have to get out of here while we can.
Bubbaloni says this fight took me 4 tries. Oh my god!
No, no! You shall not escape!
Open!
Seize him!
I gotta drop shit, guys. I have so much that I'm carrying. I'm like so overweight. I gotta drop some stuff. This is ridiculous. Alright, let's look at the weightiest stuff in here. I don't want to drop the armor though, because that was, or the shotgun. I mean, it's a cool looking pack. I don't need it. Drop it. I gotta get my weight down. Drop it. Drop it. Drop. I'm at 324 of 324. I still should drop some shit. Alkalines, eh. Oh, Koza. I can drop the Koza. Should drop the seaweed one. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Now maybe we're do it. Can I quick save? Let's quick save. This is like, I'm so, oh my god. You don't have Caesars, kids.
Traitor! Penitent! You shall share our fate!
Oh, wow. That's not good. Yeah, that was major intense, Howie.
Slowly, slowly.
I told you
been
he would
through
make
a
it.
lot. I cannot believe it. The Citadel is gone. There is no sign of Anasco. You failed. You brought us no scrap of hope for the future.
Dude, your leader was crazy. I'm fine, thanks for asking.
I do not wish to suggest that I do not care.
I would do more than suggest. You are inconsequential compared to the Speaker. Why are you standing here instead of in Asco?
Because your leader lost his shit? He lost his mind, guys.
Then truly, we are lost. Without Enasco, there is no Speaker. There is no way forward.
Perhaps. Or perhaps we acknowledge a simple truth. We are currently the government. We decide what happens from here.
You would dare speak of treason? Heresy!
I speak of survival.
Please, calm down, both of you.
This is not a time to be calm or sit idly by. This is a time for action. We, the three of us, are the High Council. All of House Varun looks to us for guidance. We should provide it.
She's got a point.
Yes, Jamal is right. We would have to name a new speaker.
No, you don't need a speaker.
Malabor, you cannot possibly be considering this madness.
You don't need a speaker if it's all
We
three
do
of
not
you.
have that kind of authority. It is not within our power.
But Lovek, it can be. We can decide that right here, right now. We can carve a path forward for House Varun. Or else, we can sit by and watch all that we have built crumble around us.
And what assurance do I have that the two of you are not just looking to usurp power for yourselves?
Then we let the Vindicator decide. And we have a herald here as witness.
I don't like any of these options. Like, the Thal are religious, crazy people. House Kadik has shown that it's just completely corrupt and willing to do anything to get power from the others with the other ones. Dulkiev could be a good choice because they are like the he's been really cool. Yeah, like Bubbaloni's saying, like
something else.
Like he has been the balanced, right? Like he's been willing to see reason. I don't think any of you are fit to lead. I think House Varun is dead. It's not that I don't think any of them are fit to lead. It's that I don't think anybody should lead. I think they should do a democracy. Man, I don't know what to choose here. I don't have a quick save for before this because I would hate to think that if I tell them that none of you are fit to lead, because I don't believe that. We're gonna choose House Dulkif.
Then so it shall be. House Varun moves forward from this crisis and continues to serve the Great Serpent.
All
All
must
must serve.
Before you adjourn, is there not one matter more to address?
I do not understand. To what do you refer?
To the matter of the Serpent's crusade, of course. The Vindicator knows of what I speak.
I don't understand. The crusade was ages ago. What does that have to do with any of this?
Explain the meaning of this at once.
It was delusional. Anaska wasn't in his right mind.
Perhaps he was not, but he did say it. The Speaker of House Varun said the crusade should begin again.
Oh, come on.
The Speaker's word is final. It always has been.
No.
There is nothing more to discuss. If the Speaker calls for crusade, then we answer.
No.
I can assure you all that he did indeed believe in it.
You're a fucking religious nut
Then
job.
House Vethol agrees. The crusade begins. What does House Dulkef say?
I have no wish to defy the Speaker, but he is no longer here. The Varun people need time. House Dulkef declines.
No. I should have expected as much. And what does House Kadik say?
Both of my colleagues have made valid points. The matter is complicated. I believe that for the moment, House Kadik abstains.
So, one vote for, one against. And what about you? Should we take up the sword and fight for House Varun, or continue to cower here and pity ourselves?
There are other
Consider
options,
what
you
are about
dumbass.
to say very carefully.
Things are peaceful and should stay that way. I'm against the crusade.
So be it.
And with all of this out of the way, we will take our leave. You have been through a great deal and deserve a chance to rest. The home, of course, is yours. You deserve a place among us after everything. Know that House Varun is eternally grateful for all that you have done. And that the Great Serpent will one day grant you a place by his side.
I can now build Varun-style buildings out my outposts. What? So that was something I wasn't expecting, which means... hang on, what was the achievement I just got? I wasn't paying attention. Decorate my new home in Dazra. So this is my home. I got a little... Is this like a little apartment? Okay, this is like the door out. Bathroom. This is the bathroom. I got a nice view out here. This is... Oh, this was the vacant house. So now we have a key to the vacant house. Oh. Dude, this place looks kind of cool. And I've got buildings I can build at my outpost. Vortex style, these style of buildings. I'm gonna have to go check those out. We're gonna have to go do some more outpost building. I'm assuming that's like the end of the... Because we've... Uh-oh. Lights are flickering. We might be losing power, everybody. It is storms right now, guys. That was definitely... That's like a... That right there was power lines swinging and disconnecting for a minute and not sure if it was going to reconnect. That's what happens when there's like a tree branch or something that pushes the power line out of the way. I'm surprised it came back, honestly. That's a big boom of thunder. So I'm assuming that's the end of the storyline, right, guys? Because we're just being told to decorate the house now. I don't have anything to... I could build a table. Does that count? I think the only thing I have left here, unless there's other things that I couldn't find, there are the 3 kids who I didn't find, and the path to redemption, which I haven't finished yet. I'm assuming there are quests I probably did not come across when I was running through here and having conversations. I would be willing to bet there are some activities and main quests that I missed. Because that was what? I did 7.5 hours yesterday. I did 5.5 hours today. That's 13. We're 2.5 hours today. So we're about 16 hours total. That's in line with my original estimation, which was 15 to 20 hours. I'd be curious to know how much I did miss. I mean, obviously we'd run around and look for more quests and stuff. But I'm also tempted to burn through to the New Game Plus mode really quick so that I can get into a new universe where I can romance Andreja and ditch Sarah and come back and do this again. The only thing I have left on this save that I wouldn't mind doing is to do a little bit more outpost building.
I was skeptical at first, but business has improved since House Dulkev's
That was good, guys. There's still... I never did explore the rest of this map, though. There was definitely a structure. There's the 3... I still need those... Yeah, there's a structure right over here. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go grab my rover. Oh, really? I went on the wrong side? Come on now. Woo! There's some choppiness right there. That was wonky. Okay, that waypoint keeps fucking changing on me. It's tripping me out, man. Do I have more than one on the map? Hold that thought. You do not need to beat the game to play the DLC, legit. You only have to have completed the intro quest. Once you've done that, oh, look at all these waypoints that just opened up all of a sudden because I drove outside of the city. So there's still a ton of stuff left to explore. And these probably are all like quests and locations. Alright, where was that waypoint I had placed? That was over here. Yeah, I'm driving in the wrong direction. Why does it keep... Am I not understanding these waypoints? It's got 2 other squares in the map, which it should not have. I don't know what those two diamonds are for. That's what's confusing me. Like, what are those markers over there for? Ram Shack. I wish it would tell you north, south, east, and west on the compass. Oh, I missed. Like, what's that golden structure over there? Like...
Did something catch your eye?
It's a groat
Or are
farm?
you just checking?
Oh, that's... Okay, there it goes. Let's go see. That's the first time I've seen it where it didn't want to... Oh, I got it stuck! Ha ha ha! No, 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 no! Nope, 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 nope. Uh-oh. I might be truly, well and truly borked now, guys. Oh no! There we go, hang on. Alright. Dennis says you drive like me. Yeah, I'm not the best driver, man. The crazy thing are all the colliders, because in a perfect world it would be really easy to just shoot this thing off into the distance. But all these colliders make it really hard to do that.
If it is large enough, we should be sure to remember the path we take in this cave. We would not want to lose our bearings and become stranded.
Oh, hang on, we got a monument up here somewhere. Yep, there's another way shrine, and that's gonna lead to that's one of the quest items, quest locations we need for this path of devotion. We'll get there in a minute, because this is my waypoint over here. I want to go see what this structure is. That structure right there is what I'm tracking. Oh, and there's one over there too. Alright, that is Courier Center. Okay. And that is the Orm Filtration Facility. So, like, I wonder what's in here, like, apart from just goodies. Like, there may be quests tied to this place, I have no idea. But we definitely got, like, weapons cases and coffee mug. Oh, there's something up there too. What is that? That's probably, oh no, that's this thing over here. There's like definitely a structure over here, and then we have the shrine. Dude. Yeah, so there's still a lot more to here to like, even though the main quest is technically done, there's still a lot of stuff we could still do and explore and see.
Fine day for a drive, is it not?
Okay, that is a monastery. Like, what's up with the monastery? Let's hit the shrine first. And then we'll go check out the monastery. Robots. I like how it marks it now that it knows I have the quest for it. Oh, come on now. Why you gonna treat me like that? Oh, come on now. I think this is the second one. Can I fast travel to my vehicle? I can actually. It's too bad you can't call the vehicle to you though. That would be a lot. Oh, Andrea has something to say.
I cannot thank you enough for what you have done for Dasra.
God, I love that
House
outfit.
Varun.
Everyone deserves help, even House Faroon.
If only more in the settled system shared that view. But history is what it is. Though it is hard to imagine a future for House Varun where Anasco is not leading.
He's
But
done.
now, House Dulkef will take control.
Their diligence is just what people need right now.
It is certainly a solid foundation on which to build House Varun's future. Thankfully, this transfer of power comes at a time of peace. You were right to vote against the Crusade.
Oh, I know. War brings out the worst in everyone.
Indeed it does. There is no guarantee that it will not happen again in the future, but at least you have prevented it for now. No matter what, the path ahead will be difficult. But at least there still is a path, thanks to your actions. It means a great deal to me, what you have done for my people.
Well, you are welcome. Now let's go find that monastery. Where was that? Probably have to track it on my map. Yeah, it's already over there. Okay. Probably... Don't ever rent your Rav-8 to me, guys. I can't guarantee it won't come back with a few scratches, nicks and dings. How do we get up there to that monastery, though? That's the kicker.
We'll get there in no time.
Well, one thing you can do is you can run your rover right into the wall. That's way up there. Is that a path? Oh, there's definitely an entrance up there. Oh, wow. I think there's more than one. Alright, where is the path to get up there? There's no way I'm getting up that way. Okay, there's torches up there. Is that a road over there? Like a path in? Maybe. Alright, this is definitely like a giant shrine. And then from here we're probably going inside and up. Is this one of the other places? No, this is not related to my main quest. But God, there's got to be quests related to this stuff. For them to have put all this time and effort into building these locations. Finding them would be the key, though. Oh wow, now we've got like chambers, like cell gates. I can't get into it because it's locked. Oh shit. Blew up the whole thing, man. This would be one of the balconies where we were looking out over everything. This keeps going up. There's a bunch of bad guys in here. Oh, there's something in the heart of this place too. Dude, did I just have another waypoint pop up on the map? Yeah, there's something over there. Look at that. So that's another one of the wisdom paths, but it's not the ones that I have quests for. Still. Very cool. Obviously, at one point in time, there was a path up here to the summit. The Path of Wisdom 3. We still got more. Is that your phone, Chris? Okay. You see that up there too? They've got like target practice stuff. Oh, he's behind glass. I don't see anything out here behind. I think we're going up and over, I think. Oh no. I think there's definitely, you know, I'm very curious to see what are all the things that I missed my first time around, because I have not completely ran around yet. Like, I haven't checked every single building to look for activities. Yeah. Oh, there's turrets, that's why. Turrets, 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 turrets. Where's that effing turret? Hang on, there's something to click on here. Ah! Okay, I need to check. I was gonna see if there was one more like temple thing to click on up in here, but there was just so much combat, and of course all sorts of stuff to loot now. Yeah, this one I can actually log into. Update friend or foe settings, recalibrate friend or foe settings. Thank you. Let them keep going. Alright. I went up there, I looted that thing at the structure. I don't know there's anything else there. So what I'm genuinely curious about this point, and I just don't know, because again, I don't know what quests I haven't found yet. But I'm very curious to see how many of these locations are part of quests. Because there's a lot left to explore on this planet. Like, if you look at the map overall, I still have a couple more of those waypoints to uncover. Look at all these locations that I haven't seen yet, these POIs. Like...
Say something if you see things worth investigating.
Sundered Stone Depot. Those other ones may be too far away for me to scan with this right now. But there's a lot of stuff out there still to explore, so we're going to be continuing to look over everything in tomorrow's stream. Now that we're done with the main quest, what I'll probably end up doing, we'll do some more exploration, finish up the one quest I have. I have two quests, actually. I have the quest for the 2 more temples, and I need to find the 3 kids. And in the process, we may discover other quests. If we don't discover other quests, what I will do is I will very quickly go and check my outpost to see if they have any, what the new buildings look like that I can build at my outposts. And then after that, I'll probably do my review. I will do an outpost, a final outpost guide, and then I will probably push for New Game Plus to see if I can't get through another run of Shattered Space before Diablo 4 drops on the 8th. Because I've still got like a week, so I've probably got time to do that. Oh yeah, I got new outpost buildings united. At the end of the main quest line, it popped up and said you have new outpost, you have new Varunkai style buildings you can build at your outpost. So tomorrow, I want to go check that out and see what those look like. Actually, I suppose I could just check it out here, can't I? I could drop down like a... Because can't you check right away? The problem is I don't want to have an outpost on this planet. I don't want to waste an outpost slot. Although I suppose it doesn't matter if I'm pushing a New Game Plus. We'll save that for tomorrow. I don't want to get too sidetracked tonight because I'm good. Alright, and I got the scarf outfit for Andreja, which I'm very happy about. She looks hot as hell in that outfit. I regret Sarah. That's a bad thing. You should never regret your spouse, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. 9 a.m. Central. Mountain. Whatever fucking time I live in. Let's go kill this guy. Can I please have some peace and quiet, buddy?
I see it with my own eyes. It is still.
Stay down! Hey, look at that. Shotgun shells. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow.